Pacenti Cycle Design was a company founded by Kirk Pacenti in America. The company was working from Chattanooga in Tennessee when we got involved. Kirk had a long history in the trade. He worked for Keith Bontrager, was a frame builder. He'd welded frames for Robbie McEwen, riding the Tour de France. I worked closely with Kirk, distributing his rims in the UK, and I got to know Kirk quite well, and when I finished with my previous company, I was looking for something to do. Kirk was looking for some new business partners, so I got involved in Pacenti, and over the course of a year and a half took over the whole company with my business partner Matt, and now we own Pacenti 100%. We manufacture our rims, that's where we start our wheel program from, and then we buy in hubs and we buy in spokes to build. Rim was the key aspect for us that we really wanted to look at what was going on and what we could possibly improve. So that's really where we started, and I think it's one of the foundations that's put us in such a good place today. Our mission and one of our ethoses at Pacenti is that everything we do could be better. We don't have a perfect wheel, we don't build, perfection, because it doesn't exist. All we can do is make it better. So we've built a lot of rigs here in-house that help us understand what's happening in each wheel better and better and better. And by understanding every aspect and every component of each wheel better, we can build a better wheel, and we still believe we can build better wheels every time we build them, or every time we make an improvement, or every time we change a spoke length by a millimeter. It's all down to that search for the best we can be and the best wheel we can possibly make. Being British built for us is about having our hands on our product, on our finished product, right up until it leaves to go to a customer. We do ship wheels all over the world from here. Sometimes our products come all the way from the Far East to the UK, get built, and go back again to a customer in Malaysia or a customer in Japan. And those wheels are well received because they're built with care in the UK. One of our strong beliefs is that a wheel should last and perform. This year we've got wheels that are hand-built here by Pacenti, gone out to a downhill team to be ridden, hopefully if there's any World Cup races, to be ridden in the World Cup. In the cycling sense, the British climate gives products hell, puts products through their paces. We can test hubs. We can test hubs. We can wear bearings out like no one else because it's wet, it's sandy, it's gritty. We salt the roads. Our poor bicycles take a lot of abuse here in the UK. Building products to last in the UK is probably a testament to quality, I would say. To be the best actually takes a craft, it takes a skill, and it takes an understanding. And some of the bikes I've ridden that are the best were built by hand here in the UK. We get asked all the time, what wheels should I buy? And I say, do you have a weight limit? And they say, well, we don't impose weight limits on cyclists. We all come in different shapes and sizes. And if you're 60 kilos or 120 kilos, you could still ride a bike. So we'll build you a set of wheels. What about your carbon, people say? Oh yeah, we'll build you a set of carbon wheels. We drill all our carbon rims in different hole counts. We don't just do 20 hole front wheels, we do 24, 28, 32. So yes, you can have a carbon fibre 3-cross 32 hole pair of wheels from us if that's what you need. We have a count from the logo to the left, so we always know that we can line the logo up with a valve hole. So you can see here that's the position, there's a valve hole, there's the logo on the thing. So by counting across, depending on whether it's 3-cross or 2-cross, we know which hole that first spoke goes in, and that makes sure that when you look through there, little things that matter, but that's again part of the hand building process. It's easy to lose sight of the little details because I guess when you're building with a machine or building in a factory, you have that sort of process. We have the same process, but it's in here. Spoke length optimization is a huge part of durability and breakage. So spokes will break if they're the wrong length. Wheels won't balance as well if they're the wrong length. So it's something which We develop over time, and when we build a new wheel for the first time, we might build it 3 or 4 times with different spoke lengths until we're 100% happy that we've optimized the spoke lengths. What we like to do is get the wheel dialed at low tension and then bring it up gently. If you try and dial everything in when you're at high tension, it's like you're fighting every turn, every sinew of the wheel, straining not to be where you want it. Whereas if you've got it where you want it and you bring it up evenly, you get a really clean run out, you get a really good build. When you order a set of wheels from our website, if they're not on the shelf, like these, we build them for you, and it takes 2 or 3 days, it takes 4 days sometimes, but it doesn't take 4 weeks, it doesn't take 6 weeks, because we've invested in wheel builders here in the UK, we've invested in our workshops, we've invested in our products, so we can turn around for people the right wheel set. We don't have to compromise. Being Devon based here, Muc-Off are our neighbours in Dorset, so we're well aware of what they've been up to for years, and nice British company. Having worked at Sea Otter in America, and seen them there as our neighbours, on the stand, and we're both international companies working from humble beginnings. I guess it's great that a company like that, who've now made it big, get involved in projects like this. I think showcasing quality British built product and giving people an opportunity to have an insight into that is really important. We're 3 years down the line from buying Pacenti as a company, and we've made some huge changes to the way products are produced and built. And now we get people ring up and say, my friend's got your wheels and he said I need a set of Pacenti wheels, and that is great for us. It's an enormous sense of pride, but it's why we build here in the UK. It's why we focus on quality above all else, because if we keep building good quality wheels, we can't fail.